vlog post time. So earlier this morning I released a video where I was complaining about the Seasonic Focus power supply that I recently installed into my wife's gaming computer, and I kind of screwed that video up a little bit, because I was like showing how I was using the VGA ports to try and power the CPU. So, you know, VGA, PCIe power cables into the EPS or 12 volt rail for like on the motherboard or whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. And so like I was using this like a dummy, and then for whatever reason, like I had tried these and they didn't fit initially, and that's why I started using the PCI ones or whatever. I don't really know what's going on in my head. But anyway, long story short, so I screwed up that video. This is obviously never going to fit in there. And then when I was looking, one of you, GodX, actually commented and said, hey, dummy, you're using the wrong power cables. And I was like, well, I looked at all of the power cables and they were all pinned incorrectly. Well, I've either like missed out on this over the last 10 years or however long I've been like building computers, or just never noticed or never seemed to care. I'm not really sure. But I took a closer look at the EPS cable, and it turns out that the 4 extra pins, so you know, this is 8 pins, you get 4 pins normally, and then an extra 4 pins if you want to do like overclocking or whatever, if your CPU uses a lot of power. I never noticed this, but all of these pins are all rounded and not square. And apparently rounded pins will fit in a square socket or whatever perfectly fine. And that's been the case for many, many years, evidently. And I've just never noticed. I've just literally been taking the 12 volt connector and sticking it around the motherboard and calling it a day, never taking a close look at these at all. Because, you know, as everyone knows, like these are designed to not be put in the wrong place, so you don't get people like me who are smooth-brained and don't understand that you can't just plug things in willy-nilly. So yeah, my fault there. So thank you, GodX, for pointing that out. So whatever. So I don't know, like I think for the next video, one of you had mentioned that you wanted me to like make some cables with one of the Klein tools that I have for stripping and crimping. So I'm gonna like get all of that together today, and we'll probably do like 2 releases, hopefully, if I can get that done soon enough. And I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do for another video afterwards. We kind of really need to clean up here. Oh, and by the way, yeah, I'm still sending this back to Amazon because I've already like got an EVGA PS or power supply to replace this. So we need to get this boxed up and stuff. So I don't know, let's hang out. Let's see what's up. So I'm glad that like I released that video of like me complaining about the Seasonic power supply and how it was pinned incorrectly, so that way I could at least learn that, hey, that I did make a mistake, which is fine because I had suspected that I was making a mistake anyway. And I don't know why I didn't catch the fact that I don't know why I couldn't get the ATX pins to like fit in the first place. That was really weird, but whatever. Unfortunately, this thing is going back home, which is kind of sad actually, because I was looking forward to like using a different brand power supply after years of buying an EVGA power supply. But that's neither here nor there. We've got to get this packed up. It's what, Sunday right now, so I can't take you guys to go to the UPS store to ship this off, so I'll just have to do that on my own. It's gonna be kind of like a weird vlog post because I'm not actually like holding the camera around and taking you guys on for a trip. But whatever. That's just how things go sometimes. I did want to get like another video out this weekend, just because. All right, boxed up, and that is ready to go back to Amazon. So someone out there is going to get a sweet deal on a power supply. Perfectly good power supply, mind you. I just realized I got to put all this stuff back in that box. And the good thing for whoever the seller is for this power supply is I'm actually putting more of these airbags back in the box. And what's funny is the person that sent this to me actually just, you know, slapped a sticker right on the box and then mailed it. Like it wasn't even in a box. So, I mean, I guess that's fine because it's a power supply. It's not like there's a lot of moving parts or anything in here, and it's wrapped in foam, so it's probably safe. But, you know, those delivery guys can be a little rough sometimes. A couple of my, like, actual real-life friends have told me that the key light back here is very disruptive, and I have been having a lot of issues with lighting recently. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed. So what do you guys think? Should I just ditch this whole key light thing altogether? Is it really like messing with everyone's, is that messing with everybody? Like, what do you make? I tried changing the color in the previous video and that looked really awful too. I have no idea how this video is going to look. I don't really care because this is a vlog and, I guess it is what it is. But at the same time, I kind of care a little bit. You guys are really good about not complaining about anything and not really giving me feedback. And that's probably because like after like a few seconds of watching the videos, you guys like bounce because you're like, yeah, this stuff's boring. But whatever it is, if you guys love or hate or whatever your opinion is of that, I'd like to know. I'm probably not going to get that anyway. What else? I think, so we do need to return all that stuff. Or actually that's just trash. So that's trash. That's going back. That's the wife's case. I need to get rid of that. This is her old gaming laptop. I don't know what we're going to do with this. When you turn it on without it being plugged in, it dies immediately. So I'm pretty sure the battery's bad. And I thought about buying a replacement for it, but they're like $80. And I don't know if it's worth it at this point. So yeah, I think that pretty much, there's not really much left to talk about. There's not really a lot going on in the home lab. I don't even think I have any projects planned. I'm kind of like exhausted all of the things that I've wanted to do already so far this year. So a company called fs.com or fs.com, I've heard of them somewhat in the past, I think, or I've seen them somewhere. And they've reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to review some of their stuff. But as you guys know, I don't really do reviews, but I still kind of want to look at what they have. And I told them I'd be interested, but haven't heard back from them. So I'm not sure where that's going to go, if it goes anywhere. And yeah, I don't know, guys. I got nothing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video and then start getting prepared to do the cable making video because there has some interest in that with the Klein tool. So, all right, I'll catch you guys all soon. See ya.